For my hobby is crafting, I decided to show you one tiny spittle of it by binding a tiny sketchbook. I will use the Coptic stitch because it allows the book to open wide, which is perfect for sketching in it. You will need scissors, a needle, a folder, a hole puncher, a ruler, a pencil, a cutting pad, a thread, and of course, paper and cover for your book. First, fold all of your papers in half and run the folder across the fold to make it nice and smooth. Now put the pages together into text blocks. Normally I put 5 pieces together, but here I made groups of 3. It's time to decide where and how many bindings you want. Align the text blocks carefully and make marks on the top text block. Mark the other blocks with a perfectly straight line. Be careful not to make the marks too thick. Take a text block and align it with a cover. Begin with punching the holes in the cover some distance away from the edge at the markings. Make sure the needle fits through. Put the covers on top of each other and punch through the holes again to mark their position to the other cover. Widen the holes for the needle again. Now that the covers are finished, punch through the markings on every text block. But first make sure the pieces are perfectly parallel. The fun begins now. Thread the needle and make a knot at the end. The amount of thread you need depends on the book. But don't take too much thread or it will be impossible to work with. Start with the bottom cover and one text block. Sew from the inside of the block to the outside. And around the cover. Loop the thread around itself. Tighten the knot. Now put it back through the text block again. Repeat this process for all the holes on the cover. If a knot appears, take your time and patiently untie it. For the last hole, after you loop around, return the needle to the next text block. Continue the same stitching by always looping around the previous text block's stitch. The last text block is sewed together with the top cover. Start with the cover, loop around once and then sew inside the text block. For the other stitches, loop around in the previous stitch first. Loop around again and then sew through the top cover. Loop around again and go back into the text block. When you finish the last stitch, tie a knot on the thread, and somehow secure the end. You can even use glue. Now you sketch, decorate, present, or what you wish for.